You know you've done something right as a game mode when they start adding in pay-to-win bundles. Well, maybe not something right, but more like gained some popularity and traction amongst the community. They might as well remove the beta tag from DMZ at this point. In case you haven't noticed, Infinity Ward or Activision pressuring them has added another skin that is clearly pay to win. The Thorns Out Rose Operator skin includes a free UAV that you start with at the beginning of the match, provided that the slot that it occupies is empty. This is part of their skins with DMZ bonus effect line that they are rolling out. Leave it to this developer to ruin a good thing. One bright spot in a pile of mess that they could not just leave alone. I for one will not purchase this crud. Hopefully you won't either. They are hoping that FOMO, fear of missing out, will take over and people will cave in and, but this is obviously pay to win skins. And there are already a few who have, and I cannot wait to see all the videos that come out with, 3- and 6-man teams just having these things fly all over. It's going to get really messy. This one is not even like the Bomb Squad skin that starts you off with a free medium-sized backpack. With that, at least you still have to pick up items. Granted, you will have a slight storage advantage. Then there's the classic Ghost Operator that comes with a 2-plate armor vest and blueprints for a reduced insured weapon cooldown as well. This is a game-breaking thing, and they're going to go further, depending upon the pushback they get and the money they receive from these types of bundles. To say that I am disappointed is quite the understatement. I don't know who at Activision or Infinity Ward greenlit this and thought that it would be a great idea for this mode, other than just another way to try and milk everything they can from this game before the next monetized entry in the series comes out. There is no way, in my opinion, they thought this would enhance gameplay. It's an extraction mode. Get in, get stuff, do missions, get out. This was far different than Warzone 2.0. It was a welcome change, a potentially great addition to the franchise. The consumer response to it was pretty good. Given the fact that Warzone 2.0 is full of cheaters, more so than this mode, it was a welcome respite, can't even speak today because I'm trying to rush through this. A welcome respite from all the run and gun madness. It had its issues. More so the out-of-control feral AI in Season 1. It has overcome a good portion of the AI issues, but they still could use a little tuning from their aimbot-like ways, but that can be addressed in another video. DMZ was a slower-paced, thoughtful strategy mode that had its combination of PvP/PvE and a certain aspect of stealthiness. Sure, you could go in guns blazing, but that would usually get you erased in short order by those operators waiting for prey to come into their crosshairs. Conversely, doing so, would have the undesirable effect of having the AI key on you, thus alerting operators in your area. Now you have become public enemy #1 for that area. Everyone in that section is hunting you. Now I understand, not wanting to be left behind and taking every advantage you can to up your gameplay, but I draw the line at pay to win. I don't think, I would have the same problem with these items if they were just craftable instead of purchasable, since it was something you worked for and earned. I stated in another video that the comms vest is what you'd want to have as a solo player. This vest is a good example of a powerful and usable item that you can craft with the right materials or get by killing the bomb maker in game. There is no need to make it part of a bundle that you just pay money for. It's a powerful tool for solo players, especially with its audio cues and alerts. It can be the difference between life and death out there in the mean streets of DMZ. I was playing last night and headed towards an exfil, near the caves of Al Mazrah, or on Al Mazrah, excuse me. I heard an ATV way off in the distance, sounded like it was headed in my direction. I was in a building making no noise, and I was not in any way visible to the naked eye. After a few moments, the ATV shoots past the building I was in, and I hear a voice in chat that says, "There's someone in that building." I hadn't moved or made a sound, and there was no UAV up. So how did they know where I was? You guessed it, the comms vest. Immediately after that announcement, 2 UAVs go up. Long story short, the fight ensued, and I got my ass handed to me. Was I salty? Yes, but not at the vest picking me up. I was more pissed off because of the UAVs going up from the pay-to-win bundles they had purchased. The range on the comms vest is around 100, 120 meters, something like that. Compare that with a UAV tower at, I think it's like 150, or maybe that's 120, meters. So that's a pretty far, area to cover. And I'm sure at some point that will get a nerf. But for now, that's an incredible advantage. Just imagine if that was, part of a pay-to-win bundle too. This is a disturbing trend, to say the least. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on pay to win. Are you for it? Are you against it? And with that, it's your time, and I thank you for sharing it with me. Have a great day.
Found a vehicle.
Ultra One, be advised, winds are picking up. Move to an extraction point.